Ma'am, I just need him to Hamilton tonight. Because I see you, boy.
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are, boy? Take it. I'm talking.
What's wrong with him, man? You want to take this shit?
No, let's do it, man.
I'm on bond, and you gonna try me in here? I'm on bond. Why you want to try me, man? I'm on bond for Friday now. I don't want to shoot night, Jim. You're not gonna fuck with me, man.
We gotta get us something to eat. What's going on, boy? Oh, see? Fucking up. Y'all got what y'all out here doing, boy? What? Huh? You got your eye on? Hold on, boy. Hold on, bro. It's the friends, bro. It's the friends, bro. It's the friends over here, man. It's the friends.
New roofing material is straight.
Want to withdraw money?
Oh. Roofing material is straight up blowing up all over the internet right now. It's this crazy new roof panel that's way cheaper than traditional metal roofing. But honestly, it lasts even longer. But here's the best part. These panels come with insulation already packed inside. So it's going to keep your place freezing cold in the summer and super warm in
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in this AFC Wild Card Weekend contest. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Nick Snap to throw. He gets caught. This is Lad McConkey. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, they'll run. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They read that screen perfectly. Interception! And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly considered too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They've got a man in motion. To throw, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. He's got Emeka Egbuka. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down. They'll throw again. Nix. That one's good to McConkey. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Nix looking to throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. And they'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches. Nix. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. Now Nix. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos reach pay dirt for the first time this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. It's a designated keeper for Allen. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They'll give left side. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. It's a big strike downfield to Agbuka. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup. And
frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Dive play straight ahead. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Play action now with Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down Not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, downing it at the 7.
7-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Return.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Hold on, set. Ready.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Here's Nix to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Hold on, set.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Allen looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first. All set to go now from the 35. Now a give left side to Pacheco. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Play action now, Allen. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready? Look out.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Searching for somewhere to throw well behind the line. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming.
Make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. But my hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Fielded at the 11. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Allen on the play action. Has it downfield, working the left. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll run here on 1st down. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Fits it through the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it into Emeka Egbuka. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Now they send their back in motion right. Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's good to McConkey. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Right side, this is Ibuka. And he's brought down at the line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
So when we come back, it'll be 3rd and 7. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
This one, take it in. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running up the middle, Pacheco has some daylight through the 40. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Allen to throw. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hey, switch! Brown 80! Switch! What is that?
Now Allen off the play action. Pass is caught by the rookie out of UCF. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Broncos going nickel here. 3rd down. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he goes down a little short of the 40. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So 1st down from the 41. Again, Allen to the air. Into the hands of Knox, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The 9-yard line.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. They'll run, Pacheco. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Leading 10 yards now as they line up at second and goal. Allen setting up play action. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with third and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes third and goal.
Very nice.
Third and long for him here. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead.
24, Broncos 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. So he's taken down after a great run back, but that is going to take us into the break. That's halftime of this contest.
Oh, that was close, Randy. I thought you had that.
Short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Luke set to kick
With this
off.
kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. McCole Hardman now on the return. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Bills take over.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now a give running right. Kicks this one outside. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
49-yard line.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
6 defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike.
Bills take over first and 10. The Bills take over first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on first down. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Play action with Nix. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Nix again on second and 10. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A 28-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
First and 10, it's Harvey. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, it's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up third and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
They'll throw, third and long. Catch made left side by Abuka. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They're going to try to throw for it. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Right back to Pacheco. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Third and a lone yard coming up. It's Pacheco again. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he gives himself up after a short gain. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Now here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They're going for it. It's Nix. Forced out to his right. Making the call himself. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another carry for it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
7-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
One quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's the Bills with the ball, trying to keep their postseason run going. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Look out!
On 1st down, they'll run. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
319!
2nd down run by Pacheco. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Now Allen. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
4th down.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that grows the lead to 27.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Middle.
Here's the handoff. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Give up the middle to Harvey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Nix. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they pick him off again. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the Bills take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They pitch it out to him here. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one's complete over the middle. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
That's a gain of 4.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Broncos go with a dime look here on third down. Play action now with Allen. Finds him on the crossing route. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is going to be his fourth effort tonight. Fields this clean at the 30. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Motioning the tight end now. Nix now to throw. It is caught left side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Buys time, rolling right. He's going for it himself. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, or even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
The give here on second. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
So it's the Bills who come away with the win. Well, safe to say, Brock, the nerves are out of the way. Their playoff run officially off and running as they punch their ticket to that divisional round.
Yeah, and we know through the years this wild card round is never taken lightly. Crazy things happen every year as the playoffs begin, and we can't forget, for a lot of these guys, it's their first experience of the postseason, and they acquainted themselves to the playoff atmosphere, I'd say pretty darn well.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.